A goal without a plan is just a wish. Have you ever felt na may mga bagay kang gustong gawin pero hindi siya nagmamaterialize? Maybe because you are not actually having smart goals. Stay with me because by the end of this video, you'll be able to have a step-by-step practice on how you're going to have smart goals. So ano nga ba yung smart goals? So I know inaralan natin to on our, high school and college days, but it's still relevant when it comes to, pursuing life success. So when we say SMART, S stands for specific, M stands for measurable, A stands for attainable, R stands for relevant, and T for time bound. So why SMART goals are relevant, or why is it really working? Because when you have SMART goals, it gives you more accountability to the things that you're doing, and mas nagkakaroon ng traction when it comes to success. Now, let's dive into the different parts of the SMART goals. Let's talk about the specific one. So you have to clearly define what you want to achieve. Be specific as much as you can. So instead of saying, I would want na maging fit, no? Sabihin mo, I will be doing jogging every day, go to the gym, and check on my diet. That's specific. So when we say specific, you have to define clearly what you want to achieve. So for example, instead of saying, I want to get fit, sasabihin mo dapat, for me to get fit, I'll do diet, go to the gym, exercise every day. So tips for you to have specific goals, no? Sagutin mo yung 5W questions. So that's how you become more specific in doing your uh, SMART goals. So be specific. Next, measurable. So you have to be able to measure yung goals na gusto mo. So for example, sa weight loss. Now, gusto mong mag-weight loss, you have to measure the point A from point B to point C. So you have to track, you have to monitor the success rate. So mas maganda talaga nililista mo siya, meron kang numbers, minomonitor yung mga numbers mo sa calories. For example, kung gusto mo mag-diet, you're checking it on the numbers. Measurable siya. The tip there is ask yourself para maging measurable siya, how will I be able to achieve the goal that I want? Yun yung makakasagot sa measurable. The question, how? A, attainable. Make sure that yung goal mo naman is realistic and achievable, no? Kasi baka naman nagsaset ka ng goals ng hindi pa realistic based from what's your current situation. Kung ano yung meron ka ng resources ngayon o kaya yung sitwasyon mo. Baka naman nagset ka ng goal mo. For example, ngayon, minimum wage earner ka pa lang or you're just earning enough. Pero gusto mo on the next month, 1 million na kagad yung sahod mo. So you have to be able to become realistic and attainable yung goal na isiset mo. Kasi with that, mas nagiging easier yung action plan na gagawin natin. Next, relevant. Make sure that yung goal mo is something that's relevant dun sa mga goals na sineset mo. No? For example, kung gusto mong pumayat, bakit gusto mong pumayat? You have to answer the question why you would want to do it. For example, kasi gusto kong pumayat because I'm going to become a content creator. I'm going to become an influencer. Or gusto kong pumayat kasi for me to become healthier para mas malesen yung gasto sa gamot. Sa business ko, mas maka-attract ako at makagalaw ako for my business. So make sure that the goal that you're setting is relevant no sa buhay mo no on all parts of your life then and sa mga goals mo rin. And lastly, you should be able to set a deadline. So time bound siya. Kasi kung wala kang deadline on the things that you would want to do, magpapetiks-petiks ka lang eh. Baka mag-procrastinate ka lang kasi you are not actually putting pressure on yourself to actually finish or accomplish the goals that you would want. So for example, you would want to establish a business. Dapat lagyan mo ng date, no? Right now, this is me, and this is what I want to accomplish in a year. So, pag naglagay ka na ng timeline, time-bound na yung goal mo, iisipin mo na ngayon, ano yung dapat mong gawin in each month for you to be able to make a business on the after a year. So, very important to be reminded of these SMART goals. Again, SMART stands for specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. Now, how to set SMART goals in your practice? No? So, number one, define your goal using SMART method, as I mentioned a while ago. Kasi kapag nasulat mo yung goal mo, no, specifically, how to measure it, is it attainable, is it relevant, and time-bound, what's the timeline for you to be able to achieve the goal, mas nagkakaroon ka na ng accountability sa sarili mo kasi nakasulat na siya and mas achievable and mas nagkakaroon ng clear action plan on how you're getting it. Since clear na siya, you can now break it down into smaller steps. Now, for example, yung sinabi ko kanina, no, kung gusto mo maging millionaire on after a year, makikita mo ngayon ano yung mga pwede mong gawin, ano yung mga smaller steps that you have to do for you to be able to get there. Next, you have to stay accountable by telling it to your loved ones or to your accountability partners. If you have business partners or if you have kapartner sa buhay, meron kang jowa or asawa or someone that you trust, your parents or your friends, you become more accountable kasi dun sa goal na gusto mo kapag nasabi mo siya sa ibang tao. Kasi dahil nasabi mo na siya, you would want to fulfill it. And those people that you trust can also remind you whenever you're actually losing on the track along the way. So, maganda pa rin na practice yon kasi mas nagiging accountable ka on the goal that you want. And lastly, you have to track your progress. No? There are a lot of tools out there that you can use for tracking your progress. No? Or pwedeng mag-journal ka lang, simplest method. Sulat mo kung ano yung mga na-achieve mo na. No? Next is, may mga project management tools tayo online that you can try, like Notion, Trello, Lark, ClickUp. Mga productivity tools din to track your progress, kung ano yung mga nagagawa mo on the day, on each month, on each week, and on all throughout the year that you would want to fulfill depending nga dun sa sinet mo na goal at timeline. Ito naman, it's not something that you should think na pag nag-set ka na ng SMART goals, yun na lang yun. No? Pro tip lang, always be flexible. Life happens. Hindi natin alam kung ano mangyayari bukas. So, of course, nakadepende doon yung traction ng goals natin, di ba? And the key there is to be flexible. No, what life throws at you, always accept it and adjust accordingly. So that's part of being a smart. That's part of the smart method that we're trying to say here. Now that you know the smart method, here's my challenge for you. Write down one thing na gustong gusto mo nang gawin for a long time, pero hindi mo magawa pa. And then try using the smart method that we actually talk about on this video. And let's see kung anong matutulong nun or matutulungan ka ba talagang magawa yung gusto mong gawin. The answer lies within you guys. In reality, sky's the limit when it comes to doing things in our life. I myself, no, I had a lot of industries already. No, I've been jumping into different industries, but because of grit, because of the vision that I would want, I was able to make it. So kung nagawa ko rin, kaya nyo rin siyang gawin. And so as a lot of successful people out there. I'm not saying I'm successful, malayo pa, pero of course, malayo na. And this SMART method actually helped me on getting there. Remember that a goal without a plan is just a wish. If you like this video, please hit the subscribe button and like and share. And comment nyo na rin yung mga takeaways nyo on this video. See you on the next episode.